Hi guys, and welcome to our WWE TLC 2020 prediction video. Yes, tables, ladders, and chairs. The final pay-per-view of 2020. I am here with Laura via phone call. Say hello, Laura.
Hello.
Woo! Yes, she's joining me today. Callum will be back next year, but yeah. So TLC. Yeah, it's the final pay per view of the year. I'm looking forward to it. You know, TLC always usually is a crazy pay per view, some really fun matches, especially the TLC matches. They're always absolute carnage. We have 6 matches on this card, so yeah, Laura, let's get to it. Okay, so first match we have is a tag team match for the WWE Raw Tag Team Championship. Yes, we have championships. Yes, we have the New Day defending their belts, Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods going up against the Hurt Business. Yes, Cedric Alexander and Shelton Benjamin. Laura, take it away. Who have you got and why?
I think mine's going to be quite short on for this match, but I think because we've already seen quite a few matches between them already,
Yeah.
I think this would have been really good if we hadn't seen so much. If it had just been like, this is the penultimate match. But I'm going to say Hurt Business to for the titles. That was pretty straightforward.
Really? Yeah. Well, they had a match last night, didn't they? On Smackdown. Or was it?
Uh-huh.
Oh no, it was Raw. It was Raw. Yeah. Cedric Alexander beat Kofi Kingston, but he was already worn down. He'd had a match with Shelton Benjamin, but right the minute before. But anyway, yeah. This should be a good match. This one's actually quite tricky because I could see the New Day retaining because I don't think they've had a pay per view defense yet. Because obviously Survivor Series was just champion v champion. But Hurt Business, I feel like they could do with a push. You know, Bobby Lashley's been killing it as US champion, but
Uh-huh.
I'd love to see the other two members with MVP get the belts. Oh yeah, via shenanigans or via cheating with MVP, I'm gonna say the Hurt Business become Raw Tag Team Champions. Yeah, because I really want to see the Hurt Business get a big proper push as a group. I know Bobby Lashley's been US champion for a while, but he's the only one at the minute. So yeah,
It's just that extra little push for them would be quite nice. I would
yeah,
agree. Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Okay, great. So we've both got Hurt Business to get the win the belts. Okay, cool.
Yep.
Okay, up next we have another tag team match. Yes, we have a for the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. Yes, we have Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler defending their belts up against Asuka and Lana. I mean, so I'll start with this one. I can't quite believe this match is happening. I mean, Asuka is the Raw Women's Champion. Why the hell is she even in a women's tag team match? She should be defending the Raw Women's belt, but whatever. And Lana just no. I mean, I know that they're giving her a little bit of a push at the minute. You know, she was the last winning member at Survivor Series because she did nothing. But yeah, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler to retain, definitely. I just don't think Asuka and Lana should win the belts. Asuka, like I said, Asuka's Raw Women's Champion. She doesn't need to win the belts. She should be defending her Raw Women's belt because that's way more important. And Lana, no, I just can't see it. Nothing against Lana. I mean, I think she's a great person. I've seen her Instagram, loads of Instagrams, but just as a wrestler with Asuka, who's one of the best wrestlers in the company, just no. Yeah, Nia Jax and Shayna Baszler to retain. Who have you got, Laura?
So obviously we had Lana as the sole survivor at the elimination match, which pretty riled up Nia Jax. And then
Yeah.
obviously then teaming up with, I'll get it right this time, I'll say Asuka, which is I usually say Oscar, but we'll take that. And obviously they've won matches against Nia Jax and Baszler on Raw.
Yeah.
I don't know what to give. I think with also, Lana's been through a lot of tables in the last few months,
Yeah,
so
10.
it could be that there's definitely going to be tables somewhere. But then it could be quite nice for forgive the pun, the tables to be turned, and then Oscar helps Lana, build up that confidence, and Nia Jax hopefully might end up going to a table herself. So I'll go Oscar and Lana. Let's. I don't know. Yeah, I'll just stick with them.
You're going with Oscar and
Yeah,
Lana.
yeah. I just think with Lana, she's had it tough the last few weeks, months, whatever it is now.
Yeah.
That possibly this might. Well, I think this is going to go on for a while. So either way, it's I'll go opposite to you. I'll stick with that.
Oh, okay, fair enough. You're going for the big upset with Asuka and Lana. I mean, it would be a cool moment if it happened, but I just think Asuka's the Raw Women's Champion, so she doesn't need. But whatever. I think that's the only. If Lana was teaming with someone else, I'd probably say yes, but whatever. Okay, on to the next match. Yes, okay, we have a singles match for the WWE Smackdown Women's Championship. Yes, we have the Boss Sasha Banks defending her belt up against Carmella. So yeah, this has got started. I think before Survivor Series. Yeah, Carmella was coming out and attacking Sasha, and now it's continued after Survivor Series. They've had like face-to-face promos. Last night they actually had a match for the belt last night, but I think it ended in DQ because Sasha just kept attacking Carmella. So they're getting a rematch now at TLC. Laura, sorry, take it away. Who have you got and why?
I can't see Sasha losing the championship anytime soon.
Yeah.
My feeling is that she's going to go into WrestleMania still as the SmackDown Women's Champion, and something big will happen then. I think this could also go on for a while, kind of backwards and forwards. But I think for this match at TLC, I'm going to stick with Sasha.
No, yeah, same. I'm going with Sasha Banks because this is technically her first pay-per-view defense since she won the belt from Bayley. Because I know she's defended it on SmackDown against Bayley, but that was SmackDown. And she had a great match. She had a pretty good match with Asuka at Survivor Series. But yeah, this is her first pay-per-view defense, and she deserves to definitely retain. I've never been a massive fan of Carmella, to be honest. She just didn't really do much for me. I'm sorry.
I think they're really, really pushing it, and it's kind of the more they're pushing it, the more I'm not liking it as well.
Yeah. When she came back with like the new gimmick, which is really her new gimmick, is that she's changed her hair colour. That's really it. It's like, I mean, come on. But so yeah, I think it'll be a decent match. But yeah, Sasha to definitely hit that bank statement and win. Yeah. Okay, on to the next match. Let me have a look. Okay. Yes, we have a TLC match for the WWE Universal Championship. Yes, we have Roman Reigns with Paul Heyman, the Universal Champ, defending his belt up against Kevin Owens. Yeah, I didn't see this coming. As Roman Reigns' next feud after Survivor Series. Yeah, I thought he was going to be like Daniel Bryan or maybe Goldberg, but I guess they're teasing that for next year. But yeah, Kevin Owens, fair enough, and I'm happy for Kevin Owens because he's really had not much to do this year. I mean, he had a big win over Seth Rollins at WrestleMania in that amazing street fight, but apart from that, but then he got injured for a little bit, and then he's come back, and they haven't done a lot with him. So I'm happy they've put him in a title feud with Roman Reigns. And I've enjoyed the feud so far. With I really liked KO's promo last night with these are my family, tables, ladders, and chairs, and all that. And he put Jey Uso through a table, and he was like, "Come on, Roman, come on," trying to goad Roman, but Roman was like, "No, I'm the head of the table, boy. I'm like, you're on my time," and all that. Well, I love Roman's new gimmick. It's just great. Like this whole Samoan chief, the head of the table. It's just so great. And yeah, I've got Roman Reigns to win. I think this is just a filler feud, sadly. I don't think Roman's dropping that belt till WrestleMania. No way. So yeah, this is just a filler feud, sadly. I think KO's going to put up a hell of a fight. It's going to be a great match, TLC match. But yeah, I've got Roman Reigns to retain. Maybe with a bit of help from Jey Uso. And yeah, Roman Reigns retains, definitely. Yeah. Who have you got, Laura?
Exactly the same. I think you've taken every single point that I was probably going to say anyway.
Yeah, sorry.
No, that's fine. It's going to be good. I think it's going to be a real tough fight.
Yeah.
But again, I think if Roman Reigns was to lose the title now, it would be very disappointing. After the whole build-up of him being the tribal chief and head of the table. So I've got Roman Reigns completely for all the same reasons that you've already said. Yeah.
Okay.
Although it would be nice to see some Jey Uso kind of make an appearance at some point, but who knows?
Oh, he definitely will, because he got interfered with the match with Roman and Drew. Someone say Drew had Roman beat, and then out came Jey Uso to help him. So maybe that's the case here. Maybe KO's climbing the ladder. He's nearly got the belt, and then Jey Uso pushes the ladder over. Maybe, I don't know. And then Roman attacks Jey Uso after the match. What are you doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, he's getting involved at the wrong time.
I know, and Roman just keeps beating him up. Poor Jey Uso.
Poor Jey.
Yeah. Okay, so we both got Roman. Pretty simple.
Yeah. Easy.
Okay, on to the next match. Yes, I think this is a match we're going to be talking a bit about for a while because it's a bay-off, pretty much, yes. Yes, we have my boy, the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, with Alexa Bliss, going up against Randy Orton. And, this is a match and a feud I've wanted since the Fiend debuted last year, because I knew, obviously, the whole gimmick with the Fiend is that he comes after everyone who beat Bray before the Fiend. And I was going to say, I knew he was going to come after Randy eventually because of what happened with the Wyatt family and at WrestleMania 33, 3.5 years ago. So and yet here we are. I'm loving the feud, the back and forth promos, like how Randy's not scared of the Fiend because he still is this heel persona. Laura, take it away, because who have you got and why?
This is going to be so good because I think it's going to be me against you. I'm looking forward to this a lot. And I think there's quite a lot of, the feedback in 2017, it was either a love or hate, I think, sometimes, but I loved it. And there's been quite a lot of reference back to that now. So obviously we're seeing, bits of when Orton burnt down the compound and, other little bits and pieces. So it's also, Randy's found, obviously, well, whether it is the weakness of the Fiend or not, Alexa Bliss, there's going to be involvement from her.
Yeah, definitely.
Orton could play on that during the match as well. But I actually don't know what's to come, which is what I really like about it. And then obviously over the last few weeks, the Fiend's popped up here and there and play mind games and really building it up.
I loved it so much when Randy went for the pin on Bray because he faced Bray on Raw, and then the lights went out and then the Fiend was lying there and Randy's like, oh my god, that was so cool.
I really enjoyed that. I think this is actually a really tough one to call though, because I don't know. I'm trying to think about what could happen in the future, but just for pure that I don't change my mind when it comes to a Randy Orton match, I'm going to stick with Randy Orton.
Oh, come on.
I'm so sorry.
Okay, fair enough.
But no, I'm really looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a good match.
Yeah, I think it will. I think the dynamic's been great, and what a year Randy Orton's had. I mean, his feud with Edge, his feud with Drew McIntyre, and now feuding with the Fiend. It's been such a great year for Randy as this.
It's been good,
and it's been one of Randy's best years, I think. Of course, he won the championship for 3 weeks, and then Drew won it back. But yeah, which was really strange. But I guess they just wanted to give Randy his 14th belt and get his numbers up. But yeah, okay. Who have I got? Well, you know who I've got. I've got the Fiend, Bray Wyatt, because I mean when you think about it, I think it's pretty easy to predict the Fiend, because the Fiend, no one beats the Fiend apart from effing Goldberg. No one beats the Fiend. He's unbeaten, and I just don't think Randy's going to be the one to beat the Fiend. No, I think the Fiend needs to stay strong, stay undefeated. I could see this feud carrying on. Maybe there's a strange finish somehow. Maybe this feud carries on to the Royal Rumble. Maybe. But
we'll have another House of Horrors match.
Oh no, don't. that was so bad. But yeah, I think the Fiend's gonna. I want the Fiend to win. I think the Fiend's gonna win because, like I said, he's such a strong character. He's so protected. The only person who beat him was Goldberg, and that was a massive mistake. So yeah, it should be a really good match. I'm looking forward to see how Randy. Because Randy, I love how Randy's just not scared of the Fiend, so he's gonna be like smirking at the Fiend all throughout the match. If anything, the Fiend's kind of the face in this feud, because Randy's like, when he snatched Alexa, the Fiend was like, give it back to me, please, give it back to me. So yeah, it's gonna be cool, but I'm gonna say
it's gonna be good, but we just don't know what to expect. I think that's what I like about it.
But I'm gonna say the Fiend, he hits the claw and gets the win. Yeah.
There we go.
Okay. And that's it. Now on to the main. Well, I assume this might be the main event. Or maybe it might be Roman and KO. I don't know, but I'll end with this. So yes, we've got another TLC match for the WWE Championship. Yes, we have Drew McIntyre, the big Scottish bastard, yes, defending his belt up against AJ Styles with Almost. Almost. Yes, so of course AJ Styles won a triple threat on Raw with Keith Lee and Matt Riddle to get this match. I think this is going to be really good. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. I think this is the first time these two have faced each other.
Yeah, I think so.
And yeah, obviously Drew. What a year Drew McIntyre's had. Winning the Royal Rumble, beating Brock at WrestleMania, being WWE champion for 5-6 months. He had a great feud of Randy Orton. Then he won the belt back from Randy Orton. He had a great match with Roman Reigns at Survivor Series. He's just been fantastic. Drew, what a year he's had. Yeah, I think what a year to end on with a match with AJ Styles at TLC. I think this is going to be a good match. I think it's pretty predictable though. I think Drew McIntyre is definitely going to retain here. He's only just won the belt back, like I said, off Randy. I know he's had a match with Roman at Survivor Series, but yeah, it should be a really good match, definitely. I think Omos is going to be helping out AJ a lot throughout the match. Like maybe he'll be sneaking him weapons, or he'll be helping him up on the ropes. I love AJ's partnership with Omos, man.
It's been good.
It's like his 8-foot bodyguard. It's so funny. Like he just stands there like a statue, doesn't show any expressions. It's really funny. But yeah, I'm going to say Drew McIntyre retains, but I think there is a possibility that maybe, just maybe, The Miz might show his head and try and cash in. I really hope he doesn't. But I know Drew's been feuding a little bit with John Morrison and The Miz.
Yeah.
I'm praying that The Miz doesn't get involved. But I don't know. I think there may be a potential cash in at the end of this match, and maybe, just maybe, the year ends with Miz as WWE champion.
Oh no! No.
It's 2010 all over again. Oh
no!
Like when he cashed in on Randy. Yeah. So go on, Laura. Who have you got? AJ or Drew?
I've got Drew.
Yeah.
I'll just say it from the offset. I do have the same feeling as you do on the threat of Miz, but it'll be. It's predictable, but I don't want it to happen. But even if he doesn't cash in, he could help AJ to make his future cash in a little bit more successful. But I don't know. Yeah. Sheamus seems to be getting a little bit more involved. So
yeah.
So I don't know whether this would be the match for that to, for him to come along and kind of get involved in. I'll be a bit disappointed in that as well.
Yeah.
But then I think a Sheamus feud is on the cards with someone, whoever it might be. But I would expect that to be dragged out a little bit more till WrestleMania, possibly.
Yeah.
To kind of give Sheamus that other, because he seems to be needing a little bit more of a push. And I know he's been around for years and years and years, but just something to kind of put his name back in the limelight. So I think that might be a little bit further down the line. But yeah, my prediction's got to be Drew. He's been on such a good run up to that, and to put that at an end now would be really disappointing. Yeah,
definitely. Although if AJ did win it, I wouldn't be devastated, because I wouldn't be. I love AJ Styles, and he hasn't had the championship since 2018. So yeah. 2 years since he lost it to Daniel Bryan, so yeah, it would be cool to see AJ Styles back with the belt, but I just think Drew's the safe pick. Yeah, Drew McIntyre. Okay, well that's the whole card. There may be other matches. I think maybe we're gonna get Big E versus Sami Zayn for the IC belt, because they had a match last night, but Sami Zayn ran away, so maybe there's gonna be a rematch. We may get Street Profits versus Dolph Ziggler and Robert Roode. If those two matches happen, I'm going to say Street Profits to retain and Big E to win the IC belt, because I love Big E. I want to see him get a big push. So, but yeah, if those two matches happen, Laura, who have you got?
I'm the same. I would completely agree. And I really like Big E as well. I think it would be good for him to have a chance at having a good run at some point. So, no, I completely agree. I don't think really I've got much to ask. But you know what? I wouldn't mind seeing those two matches.
Yeah, I think they're going to happen after what happened on Smackdown last night. Yeah, but we will see. But that's TLC, and that has been 2020 for my prediction videos and for WWE. Obviously, thank you for joining me, Laura.
Thank you for having me. I've really enjoyed it.
Yeah, of course, Laura's made her debut this year. Of course, at SummerSlam, she killed it. She came back for Survivor Series now, and now she's going to be a regular. She's going to be a regular on the channel next year with me and Callum. Looking forward to having her back for the Royal Rumble, of course. Of course, Callum has been another year of having. Of course, he's not here today, sadly, because it was Laura's turn. But Callum definitely will be back for Royal Rumble. Of course, he'll definitely be watching this. So thank you, Callum, for being.
Thanks, Callum.
Yeah, because he's been with me since 2017. So of course he's been with me frequently throughout the prediction videos this year. So thank you, Callum, and of course thank you, Laura, and thank you for everyone who watches my videos this year. Of course, I will be back the day after TLC with my reaction video, and that'll probably be my final video of 2020 as we head into 2021. Yeah. So yeah, thank you. I've said like 4 times now, but thank you once. Woo! Thank you. All right. Well, thank you, Laura. Thank you, guys, and we hope you all enjoy TLC.
Are you done?
I was going, say goodbye, Laura. Say goodbye.
Bye.